Okay, so I've got a story to tell that happened a few weeks ago, and I was just thinking it reminds me of a scene or reminds me of the movie Mission Impossible. So I was enjoying the warm weather out down South Bank where Crown is. And well, yeah, you notice people around you at times, and then I did notice there was another woman sitting not far from me. And then I was sitting there for a while too, and then I know she was also there for a while, but not really thinking much of it. But then at some point I noticed, so I suppose I did notice that she was there as well as me being there for a while. So, but really didn't think much of it, but now that I look back on it, there was something to it. So anyway, and then at some point I noticed, okay, so she's gone. So then later on I also got up and then I went to get an ice cream at Grady. I got ice cream in a sprinkles cone. And then I noticed that after I got that ice cream and I just went by the river, that she was there. There the lady was. And I'm like, okay, so she's around still. And then, so then I was thinking, yeah, I still wasn't thinking too much of it. But then I just noticed that she was around. And I was just being my nice self. Being myself and smiling and just doing what I do. But then where it got weird, I think it's, so after I had my ice cream, I went inside Crown to sit down, and then I noticed that she was right there with me, sitting and sat next to where I was sitting, and then I was like, oh my God. So then I moved down further to another sitting area, and then, she'd follow me and she was sitting right behind me where I was. So then I was just like, oh my God. So I didn't stay too long, and I thought, okay, I'm going to leave and head home. So then I started to walk to Southern Cross Station, and she was right there behind me. So I was just trying to kind of lose her in the crowd, but then there she was. I would kind of just, like, if there was groups of people walking, I would walk with other groups, but then there she was. And so then I got all the way to Southern Cross Station. I'm thinking, I'm not going to have her follow me to the platform. So then I did a detour, and I would like to thank Krispy Kreme for being my hero and saving the day, because I went into Krispy Kreme, but then she came into Krispy Kreme, and there was a whole group of, I think teenagers in there. And then, so obviously I didn't stay in Krispy Kreme. But yeah, so she came in, she followed me into Krispy Kreme as well. And then, so then I just walked straight out as she walked in. And then, I lost her. So then I looked back and that was the end of that. So I'd just like to thank Krispy Kreme because, I don't know if she stayed in there or what, but then she didn't follow me back out of there. So then I went back to Southern Cross Station, and that was the end of that. So don't know what that woman is doing now. But thank you, Krispy Kreme.